All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99 back with another video. All right, y'all, back with another first look. It's going down. It's going down for UFC 310, December 7th. We got the number one strawweight, Tatiana Suarez, taking on the number two, Virna Jandiroba. In the title eliminator, y'all. In the title eliminator, I know a lot of y'all didn't see this coming. I kind of saw it coming, but at the same time, I was like, look, I know from my understanding, Suarez was probably going to fight for the title, which is what I heard, which made sense at this point, but they decided to reschedule this one. I mean, think about it. Like, Whaley hasn't fought since April, and then you're going to push, another 6 months out. Okay, is she going to fight one more time or what? Okay, so who will it be? Suarez. Makes sense, right? Suarez is number one now. So give it a shot, right? That's what I thought. But anyways, Jandiroba, as y'all know, she's coming off a nice 4-fight win streak. She beat Angela Hill, Marina Rodriguez, Lupi Godinez, and then she finished Amanda Lemos in her last fight, right? So that puts her at 4 fights in a row, which is good. That's good on her, and that shows that Jandiroba's been putting in that work, and she's been improving as a fighter. Suarez, y'all know she's still 10-0, still undefeated. Her last fight was Jessica Andrade. She's had a couple of hiccups, some cancellations. She was supposed to fight Virna Jandiroba at a point, Amanda Lemos as well, which would have been a good test for her, but injuries came up. Injuries came up as well. So that's why the Lemos fight turned into Lemos versus Jandiroba, right? That one changed so many times. I remember at one point Mackenzie Dern was supposed to fight, and not Suarez, but Lemos, and just a whole crazy hiccup going on there. But now we got Suarez and Jandiroba locked in for this title eliminator. My thoughts, look, it's a fight I said Suarez needed, but at the same time, I really don't know how much time she has, with all the injuries she's been suffering and the delays in her career. So the Whaley fight, it would have been nice to end the year this way, because Suarez, she's done a lot, on her way to get up here. But then there's been that long gap where she's, been out because of the injuries. And, so many other fighters along the way, they've been making a lot of improvements and putting themselves in that position, like, Jan Jaunon, Amanda Lemos, and now Virna. Some people question, hey, Verna's done enough, and sometimes I think, yeah, like it would have been nice to just kind of line them up and have them fight at this point. But then part of me, like I said, Suarez really is never 100%. So I think right now, the way she's been looking in camp and the way she's been training and the way, she's been talking, I think this is probably, her last go. Well, maybe not her last go, but this is probably the best she's looked at any point, Looking at Tatiana Suarez going into this fight, she's definitely a test for Virna. This is the best fighter that Virna's faced, as far as her career as of right now. She's facing a big, strong wrestler, somebody who's been dominant throughout all of her fights. She's been able to control fights, always get it to where she wants it to be. She can put that pressure on you. She can maul you. She can maul you against the cage, and she can take you down just like that. She can take you down just like that. But with where Virna Jandiroba stands as far as her improvements, you got to look at the resume. Virna kind of brings a threat that many of the other fighters on Suarez's record haven't been really able to do. Like Carla Esparza, Alexa Grasso at the time when she fought them, Nina Azarov, those girls didn't really have good grappling like that. Like Carla did, but Carla's too small. When you look at somebody like Virna Jandiroba, she's got great BJJ. She's a big submission threat, and along the way, she's been putting on more muscle. She's been getting stronger, and then her striking, So when you look at Virna Jandiroba, she's improved a lot since she's lost a close fight to Carla Esparza. Some people have been using that. They've been saying, oh, well, Virna, she's lost to Carla. Tatiana mauled and destroyed her. Styles make fights. Styles make fights here. And you look at somebody like Virna Jandiroba, she's not that same person. She's not that same fighter anymore. I think Virna Jandiroba right now, with where she stands as far as her striking alone could be a threat to Tatiana Suarez. Like if Tatiana Suarez is unable to get the fight to the ground and say Virna doesn't want to bait her and get it to the ground as well, she wants to keep it standing, I think Virna has that option to fight on the feet. She outboxed Lupi. The way she bounces around on her feet, she did well against Mackenzie Dern and Amanda Ebos, right? But somebody like Tatiana Suarez, who's never fought somebody with this well-rounded game in a while, I think that, Virna does pose that threat even on the feet. You know, that's going to be a problem. And then you got to look at, the BJJ. Let's say if she accepts the takedowns from Tatiana Suarez, Tatiana's got to look out for it, leaving her neck open, leaving the arm open. But again, I think Tatiana, her best bet is definitely going to be the ground here. Like, I think that when it comes to improvements that are shown in the cage, Virna looks better on the feet than Tatiana. I'm just being real. But as far as ground game and just all around ground control, with wrestling and takedowns, that goes to Tatiana Suarez. Ground control, all of that goes to Suarez, So I think that Suarez definitely has a good chance to, own this fight on the ground, So moving forward, it's on lock. It should be a good fight. Hopefully it's a 5-round fight. Hopefully it's a main event. I'm not sure if it is going to be a main event, though. But if they do push it up to like a co-main event, they should do it as a 5-round fight. And shoot, do it as like an interim title fight. They should have did that with Aaron and Manon. But when you got something like this, that's this close, and both fighters look this dangerous to the champion, and they want to lock in who's going to be the number 1 contender. Yeah, shoot, go ahead and make this an interim title fight or something like that. But yeah, my last thoughts on this one. Should be a good fight. Suarez definitely has to be careful, though. Virna's gotten stronger, and, she's got to look for just complete ground control time and just mauling and doing a lot of damage, ground and pound, all of that, to kind of nullify the jiu-jitsu. Because, Virna's looking hungry. That's all I'm going to say. Virna's looking hungry, and she can make this thing competitive, or she could pull off the upset here. But, guys, let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Who do y'all got in this one? Suarez, Jandiroba? Think it should be interim title fight? Do you think it even should be happening? But the real question is, which I'll talk about in another video, is what is Zhang Weili going to be doing in the meantime? Combo Breaker 99. Make sure y'all subscribe to WMMA Talk. I'm out. Peace.